A Vim tutorial today. I don't know if you're interested in this or not. This is the text editor I use all day and night. We're gonna do Vim stream today. I got the keyboard all set up here on the screen so you can see the keystrokes that I take. Everyone said, let's do Vim. I said, okay, let's do Vim. I know this. I feel like we could do this. If I run out of ideas, we can open up the Vim tutor. You have to go, but quack. The quack. Yeah. Sounds good. Hey, no worries. At least you got to stop in for a sec. The screen is this on-screen keyboard. Yeah, you got it. We got an on-screen keyboard so you can see the keystrokes that I take when I do these things, right? So you can see when we do like visual block mode or, visual line mode, right? We could go into visual block mode. We could go just in regular Vim highlighting select text mode. We'll figure out. All right, so in order to open up a file, you find the file that you're interested in, or you can just type in Vim and put a period in front of it. That's what I usually do. I usually like to run this command right here on the screen. You see here, Vim with a period, right here, Vim with a period. Hello, we're gonna show you how to use Vim. So if you have a terminal window open, you type Vim and press period, press enter. This will give you a list of files in the directory. So you see I'm navigating with JK. You can also navigate with the arrow keys as well. So you can hold the arrow keys up and down. That works as well. Navigate in Vim. You press up and down arrows with J and K, or you could use the regular keyboard arrows if you want. You can use keyboard arrows. So this is navigation. Simple. Use the turtle. Let's get to our Vim tutorial, you guys. All right, so today we're doing a Vim tutorial. So you can see my keystrokes on the screen when I do that. You can see what keys I'm pressing. You can see when I delete data. What if we delete all the data? D. There we go. All right, let's delete everything. The entire file's gone now. Empty file. You can also undo. If you put a whole bunch of nines and press U, you bring it all back. Everything's back. Easy. Gone in a second. Here, let's go to the top of the screen. Let's highlight everything. Go to the bottom of the screen and delete it all. It's gone. It's gone, you guys. Oh, wait, just kidding. It's back now. Isn't that great? Back and forth. Bro, here, mine. First, go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey, hello. Hello, what does PubNub exactly do? Okay, so we're a global network. Let's keep going with the Vim tutorial. Keep on going with the Vim tutorial. Cursor need to be over a number. Oh! I know what you're talking about. Yes, so you're talking about incrementing and decrementing. Okay, so Kevin, we've got a number here, right here, right? So on the screen, we've got a number right here. See this big number right here, Kevin? All right, you ready? There you go. Let's do the increment. There you go, increment. We're incrementing now. Look at that. And no, look, almost no hands, right? So it's incrementing the number right there. Right there. I didn't realize. So it's in my head. I totally forgot what the actual keystroke was because I do it so naturally, just remembering what the keystrokes are. And then you can decrement, right? So you can decrement. See here. There we go. Wait, how do we do this? Control A. You've messed me up now. Wait. Control. How do you decrement? There we go. Decrement. Control X. That's what it is. It's Control X to decrement. Steven, to delete data, press DD. See, I'm pressing DD a whole bunch. So press DD, deletes a line. DD, deletes a line. D down, DJ will delete 2 lines. Delete 2 lines like that. You can delete 2 lines. You can also delete up. You can delete up with DK. Delete up and delete down. You can also delete left and right if you want. I didn't know you could do that. If you want, you can delete with DH. This seems pretty, or you can highlight and delete all at once if you want. Let's see here. I'm more familiar. Let's see. There's a calculator also inside Vim. Cannot remember how to trigger it. There's a calculator? I've never seen a calculator before. All right. So if you want to start typing, there's a couple ways to do that. You can press I for insert mode, and you can start typing like this. Spell that correctly, like this, if you want. So there's also, if you want to press O, that'll start a new line and it'll enter into insert mode. It's called insert mode, like that. If you want to change the capitalization, you can go into visual mode by pressing V, highlight, use it in navigate, to the letters that you want to convert and press Shift tilde, and that will change the casing. So you can do the same thing again, tilde, right? Tilde. You can do that. Done. We're doing a Vim tutorial, so we're showing you all the different keystrokes you can do. I've got the keystroke tracker here on screen, so you can see what I'm pressing when I do this. You can also see we can also enter into visual block mode with a Control V, right? So that's Control V right there, Control V, visual block mode. Press Control V for visual block mode. Allows you to highlight just segments on the screen there. 1997 wait, how'd you say it? Bushra. Hey, 1997 Bushra, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Brian, what'd you say? Hey, how's it going there, Juan Jose? Luis Garcia, welcome on in. Hey, Danny. IDE, yeah, this is Vim, straight up Vim. So you can enter into visual block mode, which I like as well. I was very excited when I learned about visual block mode many years ago. And then you can also just enter visual mode by pressing V, which is visual character mode. Visual character mode. So it lets you go into visual character mode, and you can go left and right. You can also switch the cursor by pressing O on the keyboard. See, I'm pressing O. See how it's flickering back and forth? That will allow you to grow this direction, and you can grow that direction. So if you want to grow up and down, you can change your selection by pressing O. That's the way to do it. To navigate down and up, you can use these, hold Shift and press the brackets that let you jump up and down more quickly based on the indentation or the different blocks of code. This have you shown mark, comma, visual, yank. Oh yeah, yank. So we can do yank. So in order to copy and paste in Vim, you can press the Y button, the Y character, the Y keystroke. How's it going, Kishan? Welcome on in. Thank you for subscribing, Kishan. Good to have you here. Let's show you how to copy and paste. So what I like to do is I like to go into visual mode first. You don't have to. I like to see what I'm copying. Once you're ready, press Y on the keyboard. You basically copied everything into your buffer. And then I like to open up, maybe enter a few extra lines here. Get rid of that. Let's see, get rid of this. And then press P to paste it. So you can paste a whole bunch, right? Just paste it all. Hold P to keep pasting. And basically allows you to paste. So if you want to grab one line, paste, and then paste. One line, grab one line, Y, and then press P. We can with the arrow keys, got it. I don't do anything special with the arrow keys. You can still use the arrow keys to move around, right? You can still use the arrow keys. You can also do Vim motions on the HJKL. HJKL. That works as well. How's it going there, Smart World? Good to see you. And also, Lou Bade, welcome on in. Good to see you. Happy to have you guys here. Happy Friday. It's the weekend, you guys. We're going to have the weekend. All right, we're going to keep going here. We've got a few more tutorials. What else can we do in Vim? All right, so we did visual mode, visual line mode. We did visual block mode, which are my favorites. These are my favorites, you guys. What about macros? We could do some macros. How to do a repetition of some sort. Also, I like this one. F period will give you the period, and press semicolon to find the next one, or hold, right? Capital F period will take you back. So can you explain how to customize Vim? Sure, we'll do some Vim customization here. So we'll open up .vimrc. Open up your vimrc file. See, here's a whole bunch of vimrc commands that I've got. So I use the F2 command to copy into my system buffer, my operating system buffer. So I can press function F2, and that will actually copy and paste it into my system buffer outside of the Vim buffer, right? And we've got a separate, works very much like Helix. Have to try it. I don't want to configure it. Oh, well, you don't have to. You don't have to configure it. Though this is just how I've got it configured. This one, you want a syntax enable. That's a good one. You want hlsearch enabled, right? So when you search for something, it highlights it. So that's what hlsearch is. You want that. And then you can do auto indentation if you want. You don't need it. It's not required. That's basically it. Nothing else matters. This is all very simple stuff. I like the no backup file because I don't like to see those swaps. I don't like the swap files around there. Keep the undo file here. Undo levels. And the background color and color scheme. Groove box. That's the way, right there. And then I set my indentation to 4 spaces. That's what I do. I like indentation on 4 spaces. More Vim. All right, so Sivan brought us a really good idea. we should also show additional features in Vim that you can use, such as the special commands. So the substitution command, :s/right with a left, /G. This is regular expressions. So on the screen, you can see here, I've got some rights right here, right? That's going to get replaced with the word left. Although I think I have to, that'll only do it on the line. So you want to, let's see, how do we do this? I think you do % to replace it everywhere, right? % everywhere. You can do a %s, so do :s/ summed / and we'll say Shirley N. Browning G, and you can see it replaced summed with Shirley Browning. That's the way to do that. My company taught me the XP command many years ago. I'm like, hey, do you know what the XP command is? Do you know what the XP command is? I'm like, that will switch the, I didn't even think to use it, but I know what the X command does, and I know what the P command does, right? Because they're two independent commands. And so Todd was like, yeah, you can use that combo to do something. Let's do a few more Vim tutorial items, and then we are headed out to the end. We're going to wrap up stream 0 to go to the beginning line and shift money to the end. 0 to the beginning, money to the end. 0 money, 0 money. So you can wrap. You can do that.